Good evening, my friends. It's Sunday evening and it's 25 to 10, so the lottery will be announced by the end of the video. It will be probably half an hour. And please look for the winner in the previous video, not under this. The previous video will be pinned with that name. And I will start. So this is done. Tomorrow I will have Harriet Howell is asking, what are you using to cleanse your cards each pull? I'm using candle, but I will explain how I'm cleansing my cards once a month. So please watch my video, my collaboration tomorrow with Lina Rodriguez and Sienna Rose, Metaphysical. So Sienna Rose it will be on Sienna's channel at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Please check us out, and I'm looking forward to do that collaboration with those girls. I never met Sienna yet, but I'll just check her today for a moment, and I will be probably thrilled to talk about Lina Rodriguez's new book, and Sienna was working with her on that book. But it will be about tarot cards. So the book is about how to read tarot cards. Okay, this one is done. George Sims is always reminding me to remind that it's for entertainment only. So Staliczkowski, Putin went to fortune teller and asked her, when will he die? And she said, she looks in the crystal ball and she's saying, it will be a holiday in Ukraine. And Putin is asking, what kind of holiday? Oh, they will be celebrating that you died, so that will be holiday for Ukrainians. I'm sorry. Thank you, Staliczkowski, for that joke, because I like to have some jokes for beginning. And Phil Creeley, no, this was... Okay, Yvonne Riviera asked, do you think Putin is out by November? I saw people on the beach. When that will happen, maybe there will be in the spring, summer, or early fall. That's when they can go on the beaches, so I don't think it will be in November. And then the answer is from fortune teller. Philip Crowley, will Florida ever recover from Ian before the next hurricane? And I got, for the Putin, okay. I will pull 3 cards. When will he die before November? There will be some people will be crying, observing from outside, not completely. The job wouldn't be completely done. So he will be losing his powers, but not completely. And Phil Creeley, will Florida recover from Ian before the next hurricane? And it will be like, it will take a lot of time to rebuild. Different codes, very expensive and more reliable will have to be. But the answer is, it's like in a marriage. One person is cheating and asking for forgiveness, and another doesn't want to lose that person, so it's repairing the marriage. that what was my answer actually to from the private reading 2 days ago. And I said, it will be up to you. If you want to invest in that relationship, it will be like after hurricane in Florida. All new codes, all new restrictions, different structure of the marriage. The same is with Florida. It will have to be completely differently designed so it can last and take on the hurricane. I don't know if there is any way to protect people from that amount of destruction. Everything was more overwhelming than I have seen. So that's the reason I'm comparing, because I answered to that person in a private reading about the marriage, and it is kind of very related to the hurricanes. So much devastation, and when people are cheated, they feel completely devastated as well. So will they be able to rebuild before the next hurricane? It will take a lot of work. Big change, closing one paragraph, opening a new, and I said new rules, new restriction, new law and order, because they will have to make probably higher elevation for so the water wouldn't be able to enter the, I don't know how it will be even possible, but everything is possible. It's just, I don't think it will be reliable, because tiny inch of wrong way done and everything, the water can come that way and it's disaster again. Earthy essential. Will all legal troubles Trump is in, does he ever, with all the legal trouble Trump is in, does he ever sleep peacefully? Sorry. Does he feel guilty about the things he has done? And he loves to be in the center of the attention. He is like adrenaline addict. He is so happy when he can act like that. I talked once with a guy that I know for many years, and his son is not going to be a doctor. He wants to be a doctor in emergency. And I asked my friend, why you think he rather be in emergency? And he said, he loves the adrenaline. It gives him a thrill. When he's going to work, there is more stress, he is enjoying. So some people are wired completely differently than we are. And that's what it is about Trump. He is feeling happy when that's happened. I wouldn't be able to sleep. Most of us will never be able to deal with a situation like that. But for him, it's something that excites him. You know, some kids are going from the high mountains. My younger one is like that on the snowboard. Now it's more stable. He is not doing this too often. And he likes that thrill. Everyone is wired differently, so it is something that we can't measure people, and I will see what the cards will say. Yeah, he feels that he is powerful. He loves that power. He is reading about himself, and he feels that he's active, full of enjoyment, like vibration for him. Patricia Zainmer, thank you. Will there be a cure for cancer and when? And I saw a soldier with gun climbing on the mountain, and it's really steep mountain. But there is some reason for us to believe that there will be a fight, that because soldiers don't walk without being motivated to fight, and eventually there will be a cure. So the pharmaceutical companies are working on it. Some in Germany are very successful, so hopefully there will be something. And the cards are saying it's so costly. That's the one thing that is very expensive, and they have to close one paragraph and start a new adventure, start to be the death card. And with the new medication, it's not that easy because it's not emergency, so they will have to prove that it's not deadly. And they are working with slow speed. So it's not that they are capable of achieving too much, because the codes and everything to test every medication, it's taking time. But eventually, yes, I don't know when. Don't ask psychics for a time, because that would be great if they can create the new medication. But the new medications are sometimes $90,000 a year, or more or less. Angela M., how is that Hurricane Ian has the climate homes in part of Florida, but not in casino of Mar-a-Lago, just like hurricanes in the Bahamas? The casino wouldn't be touched. Why everything else was destroyed? It seems they are maybe in technical to steer or guide the hurricanes. Would you feel comfortable to read on it? Those buildings are better built. They have more money for building casinos, or Mar-a-Lago is storm-proof apparently. I don't know how, but everything is possible. The codes maybe are much better. So would they have some reason to be able to steer that thing? For security, that will be disaster. If they will be able to do this, that will be crime of the century, and it's never really reliable. So I don't think that they can really do that. It will be impossible to control that kind of disaster. Ella Haas, will Trump appointed Judge Cannon be fired? As far as I know, she has a life position. And as AASSS, will Judge Cannon be removed from the case? And I think she's a poster child for Trump as a lawyer. She's not his lawyer, she is just a judge, but they don't really mind that she is doing that. So, and I saw her walking in the underground tunnel with the candle, and some others are following her. So she feels that she has some power to find some treasures or something like that, because that's when people are going to those tunnels, they are hoping for some unusual discovery. That's her way of feeling, and I don't think she will be removed. I'm sorry. Yeah. She will be observing, but she will be eventually pushed away because of that. The special, who I'm talking, that she actually asked for, will be actually able to tell her stop, and but she always will be looking from different point of view. It will be her way of steering the pot all the time. We can't trust her, and Jerry. So he will be probably able to stand up to her sometimes, but she is going to I don't think they will remove her. I'm sorry. Tatiana Solo. How the war in Ukraine will end up for Russia. It will be a disaster like it was disaster for USA in Vietnam. So that's not going to have a good ending. They will be not feeling happy. Eventually, rainbow of a family. So they will be trying to reunite with Ukraine on some point, like Poland and Germany. During the war, they were enemies, and now they are friends. So there will be a good outcome, but decision has to be made, and they will be postponing and postponing about that decision, like standing on the edge of the cliff and thinking how we can finish that war. The war is not going to be good to anyone. And Ivan Rivera, Putin gave Snowden a permanent visa so he can be drafted in the war. What do you think? I think, and I saw someone with binoculars, so I think Putin wants to have eye on him. If he will be going to the war, he can be shot. So that's what he wants. Or if he will refuse, he can be punished because he will refuse. And that's another way that they are dealing with people who are refusing to go to war. So poor Snowden, that he has to deal with that. I don't think it was his idea to have that permanent visa, because he can't even leave the country. Yes, he is cheated. He is my cheating card. He will feel that he is going to the top, but cheated. Maybe he will be able to be reunited. He has a wife, so maybe his parents will be able to come. And it looks like he might survive, because it looks that the angel of security will be watching over him. Okay. And now I will announce the lottery. I will take a winner from the previous video, from the video. That way I'm not going to cheat, because I would love to give everyone a reading, but I can't really do that. Once I was working for 1.5 months, day and till evening from 11 to 9. I can't do that anymore. I'm not capable, so I will be going through the comments one way, and there is 430 comments, or 20. Oops, I lost my... Again, I have to start because I did something wrong. Meg Graham. Thank you, Gillette. I'm Violetta, but that's okay. I think you are the Gillette. That was the person who sent me the remedy about the potatoes. Remind me of similar remedy that my dad used to bring down my daughter's fever when she had pneumonia. He sliced the onion and put them in her socks. I know because I wrote that one for the next video, but I think I will read this for this week. It was meant to be. And it helped. After 1 hour, the fever was gone. So thank you, Megan Graham. I'm going to post you as a winner. And please write me your email with your phone number, and I will call you back, and we will decide the date of our meeting. So thank you. It's odd because I had for the next video this one, so I will put this one on the side, and next time I will use the one that I had for today. I didn't mean it. It's just the universe is looking after you. And thank you, everyone, for sending me those wonderful comments and questions and remedies. We are a nice community. So tomorrow, Monday, I will be with Lina Rodriguez on Siena. Oops. On Siena Rose Metaphysical channel. So please find me at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. If you want to know, I'm kind of curious how that Zoom meeting will be because she will have other psychics as well. I will be for the beginning just, and then other people will be as well later on. And now partial awareness. Please pray for Kay, who lost her daughter, and Kay wrote. She wrote that she found her own daughter, who was 50 years old, who committed suicide, and it's devastating for Kay. So all the best wishes to you, my condolences, and we want to pray for your daughter's soul and for your well-being. And we have to pray for this 125 sports fanatics, sports, guys from Indonesia who were watching soccer, and then they were fighting, and the police sprayed gas, and 125 of them was killed or died from the gas and from the panic. It was horrific die, and 300 is still wounded or more. So prayers for those people. And we have to pray for peace and for people from Florida and Puerto Rico and east coast of Canada, that those hurricanes will not be as strong anymore, and the new hurricanes wouldn't be devastating anymore to anyone, and those people that will survive, and there will be not too many casualties more, because they are still looking for more people who they don't know, because there is no access to cell phone, no electricity, and people are still missing. So we have to pray that there will be no more people lost, and those people who will survive, that will be able to rebuild the future for themselves. We have to bless that we are not. We have to send them the best wishes, everyone, and peace on the world. And good climate for everyone. I love you guys. Stay positive. Be nice to each other. And see you next time. So tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and then with Cheryl Wednesday at 11 Mountain Time. Thank you.